Hello. Cervical cancer kills 70 women in Ireland every year. It's not a very common cancer, but it is preventable. I went to Tralee to see Mary Ann White, who was diagnosed with cervical cancer last year. I met her on Tuesday, and she died the following Friday. Last June, I was very sick. I didn't feel well. I was always tired. This was last June. Then, June, July, I got more and more sick. And then I found out that I had cervical cancer. I was really shocked. You found out in June, but you must have noticed something before then. Why did you keep it to yourself? Shouldn't you have mentioned that you felt different and not kept it secret? Yes, I should have done, and I regret that. When the pain started in January, February, March, I should have told people. I just put up with it. Yeah, I was very, very, very foolish. The main thing that my mother taught me in the last few months, she has taught me how to become a better mother. She showed me what it's like to be a mother. She was very strong for us. And I thought we should be strong for her, but she has taken the time to be with other people and shown that you can be strong no matter what happens. When your first child, Catherine, was born, did anybody tell you that you should have had a smear test? No. No one advised me at all. No one. And after all your other children, all 6 of them? After my second, my third, my fourth, after my 6th, nothing. I never knew about it until I went to the hospital. It was only when they put me through a CT scan. And because through that, they were able to check my whole body. They found out what was wrong in the cervix. I was shocked. Shocked. I had chemotherapy and I had 8 blood transfusions. Yep. I had 8 lots of blood transfusions. So altogether I had 8 pints of blood through transfusion. What's this? This is battery operated to give me pain relief because the cancer has spread all over my stomach. And when the pain gets severe, the drive is put into one side of my stomach. And when it becomes too painful, it's transferred to the other side of my stomach. So it moves from side to side and helps me feel at peace. I went through awful, screaming pain. If I didn't have this, I would be screaming in pain. The pain just does not stop.
We're lucky to have 3 interpreters in the family. We have access for our mother all the time. But I wonder, how do other deaf people get access? I think the health boards need to improve their deaf awareness and provide services for deaf people.
Now before, back in March, what were you feeling? Well, I was feeling sick. I had a strange taste in my mouth. Things didn't feel right. I went to the doctor for a checkup, and I wanted to check my weight. I went to the weighing scales. Was it your local doctor? Oh, yeah. Yes, my regular local doctor. The doctor did a checkup. Checked my blood pressure. My blood pressure was fine. I told the doctor I wanted to check my weight. It was one of those new scales with a kg on it, not stones and pounds. I thought that was strange. But anyway, I got an X-ray. But I had lost weight. My weight had dropped from 13 stone to 9 stone. I was shocked. Hi, I want to say about my mother how she has been brave through her cancer from the very beginning. Every time she got bad news about the cancer, she always remained positive. When she was sick, she always went home straight away and didn't stay in the hospital depressed. She got up and kept going and showed us what we should be doing with our lives. Since she got very sick, she has become part of my work with the chaplaincy. I can stay at home with my mother and look after her. Doctors and nurses come to the house every day, and sometimes Catherine, my sister, will do some interpreting so I can stay at home. The chaplain felt it was an important part of my work to stay at home and care for my mother, that it would help in my job in the future, that I can be there for other families because it's a difficult time, and we need communication support with doctors and nurses. I have to keep wearing pads now. Every day I have to wear pads. Well, if you think about it, I have cancer in my bowel. There's a hole, and there is also the hole in the vagina, so think about it. The bowel, the vagina, and lots of diarrhea on the inside and outside. And what happened as well is there's a hole between the front passage and the back passage. So I would get the diarrhea going out the front and out the back because of the hole that was made on the inside. So that was a very strange thing to happen. Oh, it was terrible. And I had to tell the nurses and the doctors about it. And they explained to me that there was a hole on the inside, and that's why the bowel movements were going out the front passage and the back passage, and the urine was going out the back passage as well. Oh, that was terrible. So I have to constantly clean, and that is hard. Very hard. Excuse me. You're always thirsty. Yeah, like I said.
I think there's not much time left with my mother, but I know she shows great love and happiness to us all. I hope that I can remember what a great mother she is. Thank you.
It's okay. My mind is okay. I'm keeping happy. I'm happy because I have a family. Without them, I would lose my mind. Deaf women all over Ireland, have you something to tell them? Well, I'm telling everyone. I've told my neighbours. All my neighbours. They all know, and it's the shock of it as well. And they said that they will make sure that they get smear tests done. Just make sure that everyone is aware. Mary Ann White was one of the bravest women I have ever met. But she died because she didn't know about smear tests. She wanted every deaf woman in Ireland to know this. This is why she came on Hands On. Cervical cancer is one of the easiest cancers to detect and treat. Please try to honour Mary's wish. Make sure you and your friends have regular smear tests.